And here is a rainy day in Portland, something that you get accustomed to very quickly whilst living here. And I came over because after 2 days I wanted to check that there was no water anywhere, and I was happy to see no leaks anywhere. Everything looks fine, except for things I've already done to it. So, of course, in the 1.5 miles it takes to drive here, it stops raining for the first time in 2 days. So I don't get to hear what it sounds like in the rain. But the good thing is, I've walked all around and I can't find any kind of water damage, or not damage, leak, any kind of water leak. So that's good, because if there had been in the last 2 days, it would have come in heavy, heavy Oregon rain. The other frustrating thing is I'm starting to, realize certain things I can't get to work, and so I dig into the manuals. There is a box of manuals, and I thought, great, when I bought it. But of course, now you get in there and you find that there's a sort of generic manual. Yeah, I'm going through all these damn things. There's a generic manual. Here we go. Forest River motorized, but it's sort of a generic thing which you could get from any RV book. It doesn't tell me the specifics about the water heater or many other issues, so I can't get the water heater to work. Now I did, and I have to call them tomorrow to fix that. The TV, a brand I've never heard of, Olivia. For the last week I haven't really worried about it because the DVD works, but it only showed one channel. So I eventually realized, well, it probably had to do a search for channels, and that has taken me, with this, a good 30 minutes to work out, and now I have 42 channels of crap. So all is well. So the next week is a big week for me. I have to do a lot of sell-off. So at this point, let's transfer back to Basecamp. I spent most of my life working in the music business, and most of it in classical and jazz and blues music as well, to some degree. I've had many record collections. My earliest record collections started from pre-teenage years, and that first collection was sold off when I wanted to finance a trip in my early 20s to India. I also sold off a record collection when I immigrated to America. And throughout times there have been little sell-offs when I've needed cash. Back then, selling records meant something, especially if you had a lot of limited editions like I had back in my childhood years. This lot's going to go for 50 cents on the dollar. It's nothing. So I'm going to keep about 200-300 of my favorite discs, and the rest, sadly, will go onto the marketplace and disappear from my life. So one of the things I promised myself I'll do this week is to put my beloved Prima Luna tube amplifier up on Craigslist and see if anyone is interested in buying it. These things cost $3,500 new. This thing is just barely been used in the last 8 months, so it's a bargain if I sell it for around $2,500, $2,800. We'll see what I get. In fact, we'll see if people know about these things on Craigslist. I hope they do, because I can't take it with me. This amplifier weighs about 45 pounds. It is a beast to pick up because the weight of it is also entirely at the back behind the tubes. So the last week or so of this, I'm sorry to see it go. I really don't want to put it up. This is the rest of the player. Now this is a SACD. Super Audio compact disc player. It also plays standard compact discs, and it will be coming with me into the RV. And then of course you see the speakers. And here's a wide shot of the whole setup, and you can also see to the right my DVDs and more books. The DVDs have to go into paper bags. Now, if you look to the bottom left, you can see a little brown box that has 1,000 paper bags in there. That's where CDs and DVDs are going to go. Another sad thing is that all the bookshelves in this house have to be emptied, and literally 99% of these have to go. The weight is an issue, and also there's just no room in the RV for a ton of books. And quite frankly, for the last year, I've been getting used to and actually really liking Kindle. So this is like my career. This is a victim of the digital age. music business gone, and the physical book business. You can't sell these. I mean, I'll sell them. Again, pennies on the dollar of what one used to get for selling books. It is a real shame. Lots of things here, first editions and things that I hope to get something for, but I bet I won't. So that's it this week. I really have a lot of preparation to do in the apartment to get out. I've also got to do some preparation on documents, insurance, just lots of busy work this week. But we're getting closer to the move-out date.